think about a fifth of the companies in the S&P 500 have reported earnings thus far, and this week is going to be another busy one in terms of those numbers. Coca-Cola was out with its numbers this morning, and sales beat analyst estimates, revenue at $10.5 billion. The shares are moving higher this morning. Profit also beat analyst estimates. What's interesting is you had a pretty wide beat on both of these things. The company did not change its forecast for the full year. And that initially seemed to be putting some pressure on the shares, Soz, but they've since come back.
This is eye-opening. Now, we were talking a little bit in break. I'm detached from the soda market, what it costs to buy soda. But according to this report from Coke, they may have jacked up prices big time. Their price mix, it's just a key metric that a lot of the soda companies put out there. In the North America market, up 11%. So essentially, Coke lifted prices 11% on average for its various products in the North America market. That is a huge, huge gain. In Latin America, that metric up 19%, up 6% over there in Europe. But still, you got the sense those price increases, which it doesn't look like they impacted volume because volumes were up in all geographical segments for Coke. That's good. But still, that's a lot of price increases pushed through into shoppers around the world.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's also the idea of mix here that a lot of places are opening back up. So there's a shift now in where they're selling to. Now they're selling to more restaurants again, more catering, et cetera, et cetera. And so that is helping the business in some ways, even as people might be consuming less at home.
Coke could raise the price of a soda can 25%. I would have no clue. I mean, do you know? How would we even measure this? You just go buy your soda can and you leave.
I mean, people who buy soda all the time might
really
have a better handle on that, right?
I'm not sure. But anyway, the cost to buy Coke's products has gone up significantly. You know, this view in the market that inflation has peaked. Pull up this report from Coke. Go back and look what Procter & Gamble said this week. These companies have taken major price increases, and guess what, folks? There are more price increases coming.
Well, the question is really whether people see this as a staple or not when they're buying it, right?
You need your soda for breakfast, Julie.
Well, the fact that neither of us know how much a can of soda costs should tell people that we don't need our soda for breakfast, but somebody probably does, right? So we'll see how this kind of plays out over time. One more quick note on this. Coke, like many companies, suspended its business in Russia because of what's going on there. So they said that's going to have a 1 to 2% effect on revenue and a 4-cent effect on earnings per share, excluding some items. So it's interesting, again, that they didn't change the forecast for the year, even with that decrease. So that maybe implies a little bit of strength there.
Fine analysis there, my friend. All right.